Hello, YouTubers. I know it's been a minute since you seen your girl K Shantae, but I just come on here to do a quick little video before I eat my crawfish and shrimp and get started enjoying my evening. We're getting ready to get out for Easter. Tomorrow will be our last day of school, and I'm super excited. I have a lot of plans for the break. Yeah, I'm gaining so much weight, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, I came on tonight because I watched a live last night, and it was very interesting. It was one of my old schoolmates talking about 50-50 relationships, and he really had a lot of great points. But to me, when you go biblical, you're going to see one thing, but he was stating that we're not living in the biblical times. Well, I totally agree. I disagree with that because the Bible say his word will not be void. And I do believe that. Now, sometimes do I feel like some things contradicts itself? Well, I have to also look at the Old Testaments. We might not relive the Old Testaments. We're living in the New Testament. So nothing under the sun has not happened already. So this is not new to God. It might be new to us, but it's not new to him. And I stated it because he said something about 50-50. Why women feel like they're equal in quantity to men. No, in quality to men besides on bills. Well, I feel like this. I feel like God made all us equal. So we were already equal to a man. We shouldn't have to walk behind them. We should walk on side of them. For as the bills, the Bible also said that the man is the head of the house. So being that you're the head, I think you should run the house. I think you should take out the trash. No, I don't think you should clean up and wash dishes and cook. I think that's a woman's job. But I do feel that we are equal rights. Now, I do feel that if you have a woman, we are your helpmate. So if you are failing in a department or lacking in a department, and we are workers, we should not forsake the assembly to bring their money home and say, oh, my husband's truck is broke, I'm going to have it fixed. Because you are solely the breadwinner, but we are your helpmates. And whatever the situation is, like I engaged to a guy, and he's his own business owner. He's an entrepreneur himself. I mean, we don't compare our incomes because he really don't know what I make. I don't ask for much. I'm not hard to please because, like I say, I am high maintenance. And if I want it, I'm going to get it. I work for whatever I want. But in actuality, if I felt short or felt low on something, I feel that he should definitely pick up the broken pieces without a question. And I'll do as well. But I also feel as black women, we can handicap a man because I have crushed a man before for his wanting to spend quality time, wanting to be with him sexually or whatever. And I felt like I handicapped him because I was willing to take care of him. I was willing to take care of the load, make sure everything was ran. And I also feel that way because if you look at this, everything in this house, it belongs to me. It's paid for. It states Kenyatta S. Richardson. That's me, K. Shantae. So, of course, I'm not going to have my damn lights off, or I'm not going to have my stomach growling, or can't wash my nunu when I get ready to take a bath or flush my commode or whatever. Because, again, this house is in my name. And if I stayed in his home, I would still do the same as a woman. But my thing is, I wouldn't pay all the bills. Here, I don't ask no man, oh, you got to pay my bills. I'm a woman. When I get my check, it's the first thing I do. I pay my tithes. And I pay every bill, and whatever I have left, I've deposited in my savings because I do believe in building. I am trying to be an entrepreneur myself. My honey is very intelligent, but when I go to him for anything, he don't never change the word. He be like, okay, babe, what you need or whatever. But no, just us saying, oh, you pay half, I pay half. He have a house note too. We haven't got married yet. We haven't decided where we're gonna stay, but my stuff is totally paid for. So if I had to move in and help him, that's what I'm going to do. Before it's 50-50, I don't feel like it should be a 50-50. But I do feel like we should compromise. We should lay that on the table. And when I say we crutch men, sometimes we just want to be with a man and not be by ourselves. So we'll put ourselves on the back burner or just see if we can take care of him for him to be around or whatever. So we do, as women, we always handicap them. But again, men should be men, and the reason why women had to get out and fight and work and do what they have to do, because they was lacking in that area. Y'all didn't want to work. Y'all, hell, they treat they men like little boys, and they little boys like men. So we had to pick up the pieces. So do I feel like it should be a 50-50 thing? No. I feel like we didn't have a choice. And like he even stated on his live that we don't want to live like our grandparents lived, how they would work, how they stay home and raise kids and stuff. Well, we still have to raise our children. We still have to work. We can't stay home, because if we stay home, then somebody kids gonna lack without a pair of shoes. Somebody ain't gonna have no clothes. You know, we had to step up. We had to be strong, empowerment women, because our men wasn't playing the role. Our men had sat down. They wanted to be little boys. So that's why I felt like 50-50 would never be. If you the leader, be a leader. But if you can't lead the flock, then you need to get the hell out the way. That's why the black women stood up and had to take the role. Because I'm not going to let little John go without no shoes. I ain't going to let Keshira go without her hair and nails done. No, I'm not going to let mine go lacking no kind of way. I'm not going to let Tamia want something and can't have it, and her mama and her dad work. That's just not fair. But if her daddy didn't work and she's mine, I'm going to get it. I'm going to go get her. I do all kind of business. It's nothing really I can't do. I'm a challenger. If I don't think I can do it, shit, I'm going to try it till I get it right. That's who I am. I'm not a person that give up. I'm a fighter. I believe in success. I'm going for it. I'm going to gain it. And I'm going to give it my best. So that was a great conversation about the 50-50. I did hear a lot of contradictions on my behalf. A lot of things I agree with, a lot of things I disagree with. But like I say, yes, if we make ourselves high maintenance and we buy all the expensive purses, and something that's really necessary come up and the purse is on the line, that's not an option. I'm paying my bills. So fuck that purse. I can buy another purse another time. But I'm just saying, I'm stating that to say this. Entrepreneurs can buy whatever they want when their business is successful, or when you're making six figures. We're used to big things, and it's no problem with getting what you want. But if your budget is little and you marry a millionaire, do that mean that you still have to go 50-50 with a millionaire? No, they don't go together. Because I might be making $100,000 and he's a millionaire. He don't even really need my little money. Let me do what I want to do with my little money. That's how I feel. But don't get me wrong. Like I say, I believe in stacking my paper. So if he did fall short, or the money was going or whatever, he will have somebody to fall back on. That's all I'm stating. So I didn't totally disagree with some of the things I heard last night. But, and like I say, money is not everything. Like even one of my other classmates, she stated that she wasn't looking for the money. She was looking for time, the need of her needs being fulfilled. Sometimes emotionally you need your husband. Money ain't all that. But in relationships, I do know that whatever you have to build on it. Relationships are like bank accounts. You have to make deposits. You got to sow seeds. You got to make things happen in order to make it grow. But if you have a giver and a taker, that's not going to work. You have to have two givers. Y'all have to be on the same level. Babe, if I put 100 in this month, you need to put 100 in next month. So now we got two. Now we stepping up the ladder. And that's how it go. It should never be, I'm going to put 100 in, but he got to take 50. No, we're not building like that. It's a decrease in the relationship. But, if you can't do what your wife do, or if you can't do what your husband do, try to do something. Don't just be the one that always take and always on the receiving end. And like I say, I'm the type of chick, I might see something I want my honey in. I ain't gonna wait for him to buy it. Oh, I gotta wait till he get his check. If I want him to have it, I'm going to get it. That's who I am. That's what I do. And like, I don't do it to impress the man, because I don't have to impress nobody, because I'm Kenyatta Shantae at the end of the day. And like I say, I wasn't always rotten. But I pretty much was. I take that back. I was the baby out of 6. I got what I want. But I say this to say that. Do I believe in 50-50? No. Because I do believe in the biblical way. I believe in the old way. I was raised old school. A man is the head of the household. I was raised with both of my parents. My mom never worked. And when she did, finally, my dad allowed her to get one job. He made us go do it. So it was like she still didn't have to do it, but she wanted to do it just to get out to see what it was like. But she reared 6 girls, wonderful girls, successful girls. I mean, we not wanting for anything. So I mean, me as the baby, I was quadruply spoiled. I mean, all my sisters was older than me. I had my mom, my dad, my aunties, my uncles, just whoever. I had one great grandmother. I didn't even know my other grandmother because they was deceased, but the one that lived gave me the world. So I mean, with that being said, yes, I was rotten. So call it what you want to call it. I was the apple of everybody's eye. But I'm just saying 50-50 in a relationship is a total negative for me. I feel like we ought to be a helpmate what God made us. We shouldn't have to play the role of a dad, or the man shouldn't have to feel like I have to make a certain amount and meet him halfway, or even if I make more, I shouldn't have to meet him halfway. I don't give a damn if he worked at McDonald's. You knew you had a McDonald's job when you met a high maintenance woman, so take your McDonald's check and pay these damn bills. But again, if he failed, I will help him pick up the broken pieces, because we're not going to be lightless. We're not going to be waterless. But it's a compromising thing, and it's also the right thing to do. So before you take out the biblical way, and he even talked about the voting and all that stuff, about how the women felt, how we feel like we're equal to everything else but paying bills. That's not true, because God made us equal when he made us. Yeah, he took a man and made him likewise, and then he took us and formed us from a rib. But when he said we was all equal, that's what he meant. He didn't mean because he took him and formed him out of the dirt and clay, and took a rib and made him a helpmate, that it make us equal right to each other. We still equal. That's what the words say. And I mean, if the people take out the Bible, then that's because they don't want to follow the right rules. But if you do it by right, he said the man is the head. So I feel like if you the head, be the head. But if you're going to be the tail, they might as well give him a skirt. And that's just all I'm saying. That's just my quick little video. This is your girl, K Shantae. Until next time, peace.